Alright, boys, it is that time to answer your questions. I got my phone right here. I'm going to look at the questions. I'm going to answer them as best as I can, guys. Before I get into that, though, I want to let you guys know that I did get into the eye doctor. My eyes, thankfully, are going to be getting taken care of. I just needed stronger prescription, guys. I was starting to squint really bad and get migraines and headaches. Streams are coming back. Do not worry. I'm going to hopefully get some videos out for you guys, too, if you want to see any videos. But aside from that, stream should be coming back. Let's just hop into these questions. Now, I did say that you guys could leave like one question or 20 or 50 if you wanted. Some people left one, some people left 5, and that's what I wanted because it's your chance to get to know me a little bit. So I will say, for those who asked questions, I'll say your name, I'll say your question, and I will answer it. Let's do it. Now, the first question comes from my boy Zaire, and he says, how long do you think you will do YouTube? Now, that answer is pretty simple. It's as long as you guys keep me coming back to do YouTube. You know, as long as my channel keeps growing, as long as I'm having fun, guys, that's how long I'm going to do YouTube. My goal is to do YouTube full-time, whether that's 5 years from now, I don't know, 1 year, 2 years, but I do want to do this full-time, guys. That's going to require some equipment upgrades. I know it is. At the moment, I can't do it, but I do want to do this full time at some point. Hopefully, we can get there. But Zaire, I'm just going to say, as long as you guys will have me, and as long as you guys keep watching. Alright, moving on to the next question. And I'm telling you guys, regardless of these questions, I'm going to read them and I'm going to answer them. I'm Gumby said India Love or Rihanna. Now, I don't know who India Love is. I do know who Rihanna is, so I'm going to have to go with the person that I know and say Rihanna, even though her music drives me insane.
Get ready for work, 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 work. You see me, I be work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. That's all me about that work, 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 work.
Alright, so my next question comes from my boy Hale State, aka Mel, and he says, what are your predictions for the Super Bowl this year? Now, people have asked me this, and my predictions are the Packers and the Patriots. Honestly, I don't think Tom Brady can be stopped from getting back to the Super Bowl. I think he's going to march the Patriots right back there. And to be honest, I don't think Aaron Rodgers has a slow season this year. I think he's going to get off to a great start, and I think that both teams are going to finish 13-3. Next question comes from my boy Steel Potato, and as you guys can see, I'm still having to squint. He says, what do you teach? Now, guys, I live in Utah, so in Utah, it's elementary school is kindergarten through 6th grade. So 6th grade is still in elementary school, and that's what I teach, 6th grade. So it's still elementary school here. So to answer your question, I teach 6th grade, but that's, you know, math, reading, writing, history, science. I just cover all the bases. Now, my boy News Channel came out and said, what is your favorite part of YouTube? My all-time favorite part of YouTube, guys, is interacting with my subscribers, and I think that will be my favorite part of YouTube for as long as I go, because interacting with you guys is so much fun. Like, I'm interacting with people all around the world, and yes, the worlds. I know I have some people who live in Germany. I know I have a subscriber who lives, I believe, in Holland is what he said. Most of you guys are in the United States, but just interacting with people from different parts of the world, you know, around the United States, I just really, really love talking to you guys. It's so much fun, and hopefully you guys have fun watching me on streams be an idiot. Focus, you stupid camera. Thank you. Alright, so the next question comes from my boy Scarface Killer, aka Justin, and he says, if you don't mind me asking, which I don't, how long have you and your wife been together? We have been together since March of 2015, so about 2 years. Wow, really? Really? So over 2 years, you know, 2.5 years. So I'm glad that I remember that. It was March 21st, 2015. I know my dates. So we're coming up on our 3rd year, and I could not be happier, guys. I really couldn't. The next question comes from my boy Zaire again, and he says, will you ever make merch? Now, guys, I would like to make merchandise at some point. I do think, and I think you guys know this as well, it's a little too early in my YouTube career to be making merch. It just wouldn't sell. It would cost me more to make the merch than it would to actually sell it, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't be making any profit from it. It would cost me more money to make it, and I just wouldn't get that money back with the subscribers I have. But in the future, I would love to make merch, guys. So the next question comes from my boy, It's Moo, and he says, Jake or Logan Paul?
Let me just start off by saying I think my brother's an idiot.
It's true.
And he can be a real dick sometimes.
Also true.
But he is my brother.
Still true.
And I'm always gonna have his back. It's the Roz of the Pauls. That's right, the brothers of...
That's gonna be a hard neither and never. Alright, the next question comes from Gluten Free. Love the name. He says, are you going to pre-order Madden 18 the GOAT edition? Now guys, I have some thoughts on Madden 18. I don't want to share all of my thoughts because I've not played the game yet. I withhold judgment until I actually play the game because I think it's stupid to judge an entire game based off of you not ever playing it. But my first impressions from Toke Nasty and QJB and people like that is I think the game looks really clunky. It doesn't look as good as I thought. The gameplay looks the same. But again, I'm going to buy the game. I do have it pre-ordered. And I think I'm going to be picking Ray Lewis as my GOAT player and the elite player Justin Houston from the Chiefs. So, having Ray Lewis and Justin Houston in the backfield to start the game, I think is a good idea. Alright, we have a series of questions from my boy Jesse Stone. And just know that every question that I'm going to start reading is from my boy Jesse until I say they're not from Jesse. So the first question from Jesse said, where do you want to be in 10 years? Now, in 10 years, I will be 34 years old. And that's really crazy to think about, guys. At that point, I'm hoping to be, doing YouTube full time. I also want, to have maybe 3 to 4 kids. I want to have our own house, I just want to be established is what I want to say. Next question from Jesse is chocolate or vanilla? Now, one thing that you guys don't know about me is I don't like chocolate, actually. I really don't. I could have, the occasional, Reese's peanut butter cup or something like that because there's, peanut butter in it. But I really don't like chocolate, so I will pick vanilla over chocolate almost 100% of the time. The next question he says is, when is your birthday? My birthday is on November 18th. So make sure you guys send me all kinds of wonderful presents. I mean, I don't think that's too much to ask. I just want millions of dollars worth of gifts sent to me for my birthday on November 18th. Now this next question from Jesse, okay? This next question from Jesse is actually a good one. He says, what is your funniest teacher story? Now, I do have a few. I had to think about this, okay? I had to think about this. And it may not seem funny to you guys, these stories, but you have to realize that these are 11 and 12-year-olds who are saying these, and I have such a, kid sense of humor. That kind of humor in 6th grade still makes me laugh. That's why I do it. I think somebody asked why I wanted to be a teacher, so I won't go further into it because I want to answer it then. But seriously, that stuff, they make me laugh, and it drives me crazy because sometimes they should be getting in trouble, and I just laugh. So I'm going to go over 2 that I can say out loud because some of these stories, guys, you'd be surprised at what some of these 6th graders say. They're hilarious, but I just can't say them on a YouTube video because they're very inappropriate. So the first thing is every single year, at the very end of the school year, I will shave off my beard completely and I'll take my glasses off. Now think about that for a second, guys. I let this grow out all year. I just leave it like this all year. I keep my glasses. That's kind of what the kids know me for, aside from, being a teacher. But they know me for the beard and they know me for the glasses. And I just come in every single day of the year and this is what they see. Now at the end of the year, if you can picture it, okay, no glasses and I'm just shaved. It's just gone. Now, why this is funny, guys, is because I will literally walk into my classroom and they will look at me and then think they have a substitute teacher. And it is the greatest thing because about 1/3 of my class will just look at me and look away and not say a word. And it is hilarious to me because they think they have a sub at the end of the year. I laugh every single time. All right, I'm trying to hurry this video up. I'm taking too long. The other funny story is one of my students once came into my classroom and said, did you know that they made pills so you don't have babies? I'm not even kidding. And then she looked at me and said, my mom carries them in her purse and they actually work. That's hilarious. If you guys don't think that's funny, you need to rethink your life. Okay, moving on. Jesse says favorite artist or band. Now, I'm going to go with band because that's very easy for me. My favorite band of all time is Weezer. If you guys don't know who Weezer are, just go ahead and check out the Blue album, the White album. Just go check out one of those two albums. Trust me, your life will be changed. Next question is from Noah Schwartz. Those were all Jesse's questions. Noah says Madden or FIFA. Now, as far as skill level goes, FIFA, I am much better at than Madden. I really am. But as far as playing it, I'd have to say Madden because, I don't know, I seem like I'm more entertaining playing Madden, and there's more to do in Madden as far as like upgrading and all that stuff, and I know the players more in Madden. But in FIFA, I'm better at FIFA. I just don't know as much about the players, if that makes sense. Noah also said, my question is, do you like dogs or cats better? I'm just going to try and hurry this video along. I don't want you guys to sit here for a half an hour watching this. I'm just going to say cats. Now, the next question comes from my boy Diaz, and he says, if you could visit any place in the world, where would you go and why? I would go to China, and I have no idea why. I'm not even going to lie. I just think that being on the other side of the world in a completely different culture would be amazing. Now, I know there's other places with completely different cultures, but like just know like the Great Wall of China is something that I would love to see in person and walk on in person, and just the complete culture shift from the United States. I would love to go to China. Now, my boy Jabbar Snagging says, will you ever come to Africa, more specifically Sudan? The answer is probably not. I don't see any reason why I would ever go there. It'd be cool to visit, but I don't think I ever will. Now, my boy IQ, aka I'm Holy Ghost, says Ray Lewis or OBJ, and he says, I know my Madden. I'm picking Ray Lewis every day of the week over Odell Beckham Jr. Ray Lewis was an absolute animal. Now, my boy AJ says, congrats on 500. Thank you very much. You a Crip or a Blood? Now, that's a very, very simple question because I definitely belong to the... Now, my boy, What Screen says, when's the baby due? The baby is due on November 8th, and my wife and I are ecstatic for him to get here. For those of you who think I'm old and don't know what ecstatic means, it just means that we're very, very happy. So, I don't want to use too many words that old people would use. I'm getting old. Now, TV Guy said, congrats again on 500 subs, and my question is, who inspires you or motivates? Now, as far as YouTube goes, and I'm going to stick with YouTube because I think, like, the whole heroes thing is good for another video, but I think for, as far as motivation goes, sorry guys, I'm trying to not have to edit this as much. The person who inspired me to start YouTube was Toke. Like, I was watching Toke, and I was like, he and I have the same personalities in a sense. We're not the same people, but we seem to be very outgoing, very good with people, and I was like, you know what, I think I can do that. So he really, really inspired me to start YouTube, and I'm really glad that I did. Now, my boy King Michi has quite a few questions for me, so I'm gonna try and go through these as fast as I can. His first question is, why did you want to become a teacher? The number one reason why I wanted to be a teacher, guys, is because my grandma has like 50 something grandkids, and out of those 50, I'm the fourth oldest. So all of my cousins are younger than I am. And to be honest, guys, I love working with kids. Like, I don't like working with adults. Adults bother me, okay? Adults who act like children bother me. Children who act like children, yeah, they can bug me, but they can be molded. You can like mold their lives. They'll still listen. And I always just had this outgoing personality, you know, aside from working with the students. I think the teachers have some of the greatest personalities ever. Honestly, they make me laugh every single day. It is awesome. King Michi also asking, is my baby a boy or a girl? It is a boy, November 8th again. Do you think you're going to beat me in a Madden game one day? To be honest with you, no. Now, his next question is, who's going to win the NFL championship? Which is a good question because people just ask who I think is going to make it. Out of the Patriots and the Packers, I think the Packers are going to win Super Bowl 52. I really think they do. He also says, if you can pick one job besides a teacher, what would it be? I would love to be a massage therapist, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. Just being able to, like, relieve people of stress by, like, massaging out muscles in their neck. Think about that's incredible. I would love to do that. King Michi also says, what type of student were you in high school? When I was in high school, I was a pretty average kid. Like, I was stupid. I did stupid things in high school. Like, I was just annoying in public and I would scream random things, you know, just how high school students are today. I was normal but stupid. I was a normal stupid. I didn't have a ton of friends, but I wasn't a loner. I had like a group of friends, about 5 of them, and that's all I really wanted. I was never concerned about being popular. I just wanted to get through high school and have fun while I was doing it. Lastly, Michi says, do you think Hayes can throw no picks in a single game?
Got him! Got him! Nope.
Really?
Really?
He's going to be throwing 17 interceptions every single game. This question comes from my boy Benjamin, and he said, why did you start YouTube? I started YouTube in January, guys, because I really thought that I had the personality for it. I still think I do, and like, I wanted to interact with people. Now, I know that you guys like aren't here with me physically, where I can like see and talk to you guys, but just being able to interact with people has been great. Like, I've always been great with talking to people, and I just really wanted to bring happiness to people because aside from music, honestly, YouTubers have gotten me through a lot of hard times. Just their content coming out, their personalities, like, they would just make me happy. Like, on a crappy day, I would maybe watch a Toke Nasty video, and it would make me laugh, and that's all it took. So I want to, like, inspire you guys. If you want to do YouTube, go out and get it. Go ahead, you guys don't need the best camera. You don't need the best audio. You need great content is what you need. You need great content, and you need a great personality. That's what I'm going to say. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the answers to the 500 Q&A. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that this was so lengthy. Honestly, guys, I just want to say thank you again. You guys have just been amazing. You guys have been so understanding of me, you know, with me being sick, me having internet issues, all that stuff. I haven't dropped hardly any subscribers, even though I haven't streamed in like 3 days, which is insane. So thank you guys for that. Honestly, guys, the next milestone is 1,000 subscribers. I'm hoping to get there in like 3 months. I know that's crazy, but if I can get there in like 3 months, I'm going to try and put in that work, guys. I'm going to be trying to get Madden 18 gameplay out to you guys. Thank you a million times. Like, you don't even understand. I say thank you to you guys all the time, but you guys honestly don't know how much I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. Yeah, I do. I said it. So I just want you guys to know that we can only go up from here, and we're going to do that. I'm going to block out all the hate. I'm going to block out the haters, block out all the stupid crap, because I just want to focus on the good. That's what I want my channel to be based on. The good. Not the bad, not the ugly, but the good. And my channel, to this point, I have 510 subscribers, and there's been hardly any hate that has come across my channel. And you think about that, that is amazing. So you guys stay awesome. Honestly, stick with me through this. We're gonna just climb up to 1,000, guys. Let's do it. The Pancake Army is strong. We're gonna get to 1,000 strong. And guys, I just, again, thank you a million times. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. I know it was lengthy. I'm gonna try and edit it so it's not so long. Hopefully you guys have made it to this point. If you have made it to this point, give me some hashtag Pancake Army in the chat. And as always, guys, peace.
Work, 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 work.